My son Luke loves that we named him after a Star Wars character. My daughter, Chewbacca, not so much. My wife said she'll leave me if I don't stop speaking in Star Wars quotes. Divorce is strong with this one. What is it called when two celebrities are fighting? Star Wars. At the Star Wars re-release last night, a dad behind me was saving 4 seats with his daughter. And every time someone approached him, he repeated, "These aren't the seats you're looking for." Who plays Han Solo in the Norwegian version of Star Wars? Harrison Ford. The next Star Wars movie will feature a female villain. She'll be able to use the Force to raise and lower things. Her name will be Ella. Elevator. Disney is in talks of a Star Wars Back to the Future crossover where Marty McFly flies so far back in time that he fuses with his car. He becomes the Mandalorian. Why was Luke Skywalker unlucky with love? He was looking in Alderaan places. Why didn't Luke Skywalker like his steak? It was a little chewy. Leia is the only Skywalker to not lose a limb. But she did lose a Han. What do you call a nervous Darth Vader? Panakin Skywalker. How did Luke Skywalker feel after he peed inside the Stormtrooper outfit? Lukewarm. Where does Luke Skywalker love to shop? The second-hand store. Why did Anakin Skywalker use a Discover card? Because the bank did not grant him the rank of MasterCard. How did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker got for Christmas? He had felt his presence. Who looks after a Jedi's robes? Mannequin Skywalker. I think they probably used CGI to put Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian. Or perhaps a look-alike. What did Obi-Wan Kenobi say to Luke Skywalker when he saw him struggling with his chopsticks? Use the forks, Luke. Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? It was chewy. What did Han Solo say when Chewbacca made his first error? That was a Wookiee mistake. What did Han Solo say to Greedo before they played a game of horse? I'll shoot first. Han Solo should have been played by a little person. Then he would have been so low. Why was Han Solo crying as he consumed his last meal, having been captured by the Imperial Army? It was Chewie. If R2 is short for R2-D2, Chewie is short for Chewbacca, and Ani is short for Anakin, what's Luke short for? A Stormtrooper. Chewbacca just started playing baseball. He won Wookiee of the Year. The Royal Mail Post Office is to be renamed the Charles III Post Office, or C3PO for short. Why was Darth Vader so much taller than Luke or Leia? Because his suit added 2 feet. Why is it so expensive to join the Sith? I mean, it cost Anakin an arm and a leg to join. A pilot, Jedi, and Sith Lord walks into a cantina. The bartender says, "What can I get you, Anakin?" How long has Anakin been evil? Since the 6th grade. Anakin killing youngling jokes will never get old, but neither will those younglings. Why did Anakin cross the road? To get to the dark side. What did Obi-Wan say when Anakin asked him what's up? Obi-Wan replies, "The high ground." Why couldn't Anakin Skywalker buy lunch? Because his MasterCard was declined. Ever since the Death Star blew up, Anakin has taken to the New York Stock Exchange. He goes by Darth Trader. How was George Lucas able to complete the Return of the Jedi? Because he kept the receipt of the Jedi. Did you know that Johnny Cash wrote a song for Return of the Jedi, but was sadly rejected? I guess George Lucas wasn't a fan of Ewok the Line. Who was Obi-Wan Kenobi's brother? Obi-2 Kenobi. Why didn't Obi-Wan forgive Darth Maul for killing his master? He wasn't willing to let Qui-Gons be bygones. Why didn't Princess Leia simply email the Death Star plans to Obi-Wan? The Jedi Code forbids attachments. What do you call a fat Italian Jedi? Obi-Wan Cannoli. What did Obi-Wan Kenobi say when he heard the cow bark? That's no moo. I heard Disney Plus are renewing Obi-Wan Kenobi for a 2nd season. They are calling it Obi-2 Kenobi. What did Obi-Wan say at the rodeo? Use the horse, Luke. Did you see the new Obi-Wan series? I can't find it anywhere. I've been looking in Alderaan places. A bit disappointed, Obi-Wan marched right out of the Apple Store. Those weren't the droids he was looking for. What did the Mandalorian say to assure the tourist he wasn't lost? This is the way. Ewoks aren't meant to be left outside. They're Ender pets. Why don't the Jedi take off their shirts to greet each other? Because only a Sith deals in salutes. Know why the Jedi don't have a navy? Because sailing is a path to the dark side. Why can't Jedi use the Kelvin scale? Because only a Sith deals in absolutes. Which program do Jedi use to open PDFs? Adobe Wan Kenobi. What do you call a Mexican Jedi? A Padawan. Where do Jedi go to get inked? Tatooine. Why would Ross Geller from Friends be the perfect Jedi? Because divorce is strong with him. What do you call a relationship between two Jedi? A forced relationship. What Sith Lord immobilizes his opponents instead of killing them? Darth Vader. What do you call 5 Siths piled on top of a lightsaber? A Sith kebab. Where do Sith Lords go to shop? At the Darth Mall. What do you call a Sith Lord that avoids conflict? Darth Vader. What do you call a Sith potato? Darth Tater. What church do Palpatine and Vader go to? The Sistine Chapel. How do the Jedi avoid incriminating themselves? They plead the Sith. What do you call a Sith Lord in a suit? A TIE fighter. Sure, lightsabers are cutting-edge technology, but the Death Star is groundbreaking. If Princess Leia had turned to the dark side, she would have become Luke's sister. Why does Princess Leia like shopping at the Darth Mall? Because everything has been slashed in half. Most of my friends find Princess Leia really attractive, but I don't get it. For me, she ticks Alderaan boxes. You ever heard the Stormtrooper band? Probably not. They've never had a hit. What's a Stormtrooper's favorite store? The one next to Target. My dad decided to name his new truck Stormtrooper. That way he doesn't hit anything. Why do Stormtroopers only have iPhones? They couldn't find the androids they were looking for. How many Stormtroopers does it take to change a light bulb? None. They're on the dark side. I finally figure out who the Black Stormtrooper is a clone of. Jango Fett. What are Stormtroopers' proteins made of? Amino acids. What was the Stormtrooper Orchestra's first hit? The Empire Strikes Back. Why did the Stormtrooper drop out of school? He was feeling aimless. How do you unlock the Millennium Falcon? With a Wookiee. Why was the Millennium Falcon easier to fly after The Force Awakens? It was now hands-free. Researchers recently aged inhabitants of a peregrine colony and determined one of them was born around the turn of the century. They are calling it the Millennium Falcon. How did Lando Calrissian win the Millennium Falcon while playing Wheel of Fortune? He had the bespin. How did Luke Skywalker get past road construction? He took an A2 detour. Why was Luke Skywalker unlucky in love? Because he was looking in Alderaan places. I was going to write a joke about how Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and Floyd Mayweather were queuing up to fight Luke Skywalker, but the punchline seemed forced. What is the temperature inside of a tauntaun? Lukewarm. How does Darth Vader like his chocolate? On the dark side. How does Darth Vader like his toast? On the dark side. How does Darth Vader like his coffee? You guessed it. On the dark side. Which ex-Jedi is the best at maths? Count Dooku. I'm Montgomery Jones. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. May the 4th be with you. I'm on a Jedi Council-sanctioned mission to spread the laughs and groans far and wide, so please share these jokes with your family and friends. Thanks.
Hey listeners, tired of all the doom and gloom on the news? Then check out the Get Happy Headlines podcast by my friends, Stella and Mickey. It's a podcast dedicated to bringing you family-friendly, uplifting stories from around the world. Give it a listen, I know you will like it. Search for Get Happy Headlines in your podcast player or check out the show notes page for the link. Do you have your own dad joke you want to share? Join the hundreds of listeners who have submitted their own dad jokes through my voicemail. Please spread the laughs and groans and submit your own dad joke to our voicemail, with the best ones to be included in special fan episodes. Just leave your name, the city and state you live in, and your best dad joke. Call 978-393-1076. I'll repeat that number, it's 978-393-1076, or check the show notes page for the number. I look forward to hearing from you. The Daily Dad Jokes podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits.